Hi, welcome to the kitchen. Today we are dissecting a turkey ready for Christmas. Oh, wow. It's got absolutely everything still on it, hasn't it? I have no idea whether this is a boy or a girl.
I've got a feeling that it's female. When I've previously prepared turkeys, the males tend to have like a bristly section here, particularly if they're more dominant.
She doesn't.
No, she doesn't. No, it is smooth. And she's got less going on her head. So, you know, with the turkeys, there's a whole lot of extra bright coloured skin. She's got some, but less. So she's got some kind of nodules here.
They are strange.
They are strange, aren't they?
It's display, isn't it? It's,
yeah.
Hey, look at all this baggy stuff on my neck. I'm really gorgeous.
Can you see here?
Yeah.
So there's a little fluffy section there. And what's under there?
I reckon I know what that is. Is that her ear?
Yes.
Or at least where she hears. Obviously a bit different from ours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's literally just a hole in the side of her head.
This is the other end.
So this is a cloaca.
Ah, yes.
Isn't it? So birds don't poo and wee from a separate place, or indeed lay eggs. They just have one hole, and everything comes out of and goes into that hole.
Goes into? What goes into that hole?
Sperm.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we've washed our hands, we've got our turkey on the chopping board, and we've got ourselves a sharp knife. And what we're going to do is to start preparing the bird, and we're going to cut into it now. So what I'm going to do is to score around the skin here. So I'm trying to just take the skin and not cut into what's underneath.
That comes off amazingly easily.
Yeah.
It's barely attached.
And then look at this connective tissue. So this is loosely holding the skin to the structures that it's next to. And you can see some structures inside.
Look at that. So this is the windpipe, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can see like the rings of cartilage that, like you can squidge it, but it's quite rigid.
And if you think about the function that it performs, you want it to be fairly rigid because you don't want your windpipe to be able to close up. Whereas the esophagus, we do want to be able to squeeze because it will squeeze the food down. Then cutting all the way around the muscles and tendons. And I can feel that my knife is hitting bone now. So basically I'm dislocating, I'm breaking through the bone, and there's a tendon, a really tough tendon there. So do you want to cut that?
Yeah, love to.
And then we'll pop the head to one side. So I'm finding where the neck joins, and I'm going as far up as I possibly can.
You're going to break it?
Yeah, I'm going to break it.
Okay.
Do you feel like you want to do that?
No. That looks like hard work, Kat.
It is hard work. It is hard work. It's hard work for a reason. So, you know, they've got big floppy necks around. They don't want something that's easily detachable. Yeah. So that's something you would have in your giblets if you asked your butcher to provide you with a turkey with giblets.
What are giblets?
Giblets are the bit that we remove when we prepare a turkey, but it still has some food merit. And you could maybe boil that and make a stock or a gravy out of this. It was a live thing, and it's important to try and use everything so nothing is wasted. I said other end. We're gonna have to go other end now.
Okay.
So what we want to do is we want to cut into here, but not too deeply, because obviously this is linked to its digestive tract and it's full by the looks of things. And this is going to form the hole that we're going to put our hand into in order to be able to gut the bird.
You've got to give it some effort because it's tough. It's skin and fat and muscle.
So I am inserting my hand in and keeping the outside of my hand against the wall of the cavity, but without pulling too hard. So if I pull on this, it will break, because there is one thing apart from this that we don't want to puncture, and that's the gallbladder, because we will contaminate the inside of there. So it's a little bit like lucky dip in a way. So you're kind of feeling around blind.
It's cold and I don't know what I'm touching. I mean, I can make some guesses. There's a stomach in there. I don't know.
Some things will be fairly attached to the inside of the wall, so you do need to make sure that you're just gently scooping around and releasing things whilst being careful not to pop this.
It's quite a lot to think about, isn't it? I've never done this. Needless to say, I've never done this before.
I don't find it massively unpleasant because I find it fascinating.
It definitely is. I think I'd rather be able to see it. I think that's right now for me.
Do you know what we
I
haven't
don't
done?
know what.
We haven't taken the thing off. That's okay, we'll do that at the end. So there we go.
Look at that!
So we've got loads and loads of gut. So again, that's fairly similar to us, I guess, in that we've got Loads and loads of gut as well, meters and meters of it.
It is pungent, and it's not necessarily a nice food smell either, so it's...
No, not yet. No. We have the trachea here, so the windpipe, and then we can see that at the bottom it's starting to branch. So just as it would in us, we would have the left and the right bronchus. So there's a bit of connective tissue there.
And that's the turkey's heart.
Look at the muscle. So the heart is a muscle. And you can see how thick the walls are.
So muscly.
Look at that. Okay.
Cool, see what else we can
Awesome.
find.
Let's see what else. What else have we got inside the turkey? We should have this all in one piece now.
This is all the guts.
Should we start at the top?
Yeah, okay.
So, the intestines have split and broken and released their contents, which is a bit whiffy. So esophagus is coming down here straight into this structure, which is super different to anything that we've got.
I haven't got one of those.
I haven't got one of those.
This is its gizzard, isn't it?
So we can see that it's super muscly already. So we've got a covering of fat, really muscly.
This looks a bit different.
That is a bit different.
Wow.
Opening that. So this is the gizzard. We call it a gizzard rather than a stomach. So we've got slightly different digestive systems.
Look at that,
It's
all
on the inside.
inside.
So our stomach is actually wrinkled, and the reason that it's wrinkled is that it can expand to contain more, and it's muscly, so it can do that kind of mixing. We've got a mixture of food, but also there's some dark bits in there.
Yeah? What does that feel like? I know what that is.
Well,
That's a stone.
it is. So this is mixed with stone.
So this turkey's been eating rocks.
Yeah, and that helps its digestion. It hasn't got teeth to be able to masticate its food, so it takes it down into the gizzard, which will churn, and it also eats stones, which will help break up the food further.
Now, Kat, that's really interesting.
Why is that?
Because paleontologists, so people who really enjoy dinosaurs, if you know that's your thing, have found these structures and even stones, which I believe are called gastroliths, inside fossils of dinosaurs.
No way!
So this is yet another piece of evidence that the ancestors of birds were once dinosaurs. That is so cool. Look at its toes move just by bending it. Even though this turkey isn't alive, its tendons can still pull tight, a bit like our fingers do.
So what I'm going to do is bend this joint in the way it's not meant to go.
There's loads going on in there.
But then we've got all of these tendons.
They're so strong.
So we could do the job of the muscles, and if I pull this one, I wonder which this one.
So I can pull them to make a fist.
Yeah.
And you found the ones that go the other way. Wow. And then there's loads more. I want to know what they all do.
We've got a roughly 6 kilogram bird here. So we will cook it at 200 degrees centigrade at 40 minutes per kilo. So for a 6 kilogram bird, I make that around about 4 hours of cooking time. And obviously we'll check to make sure that the juices are running clear and it's cooked throughout.
Marvellous.
Awesome! Look at it! It smells amazing.
So let's get it on the chopping boards, carve it up, and make a huge amount of turkey sandwiches.
Three, two, one.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah!
I had a mouthful then.
If you enjoyed this video, click like and share it around. Click on my turkey wing to subscribe. Or for more dissection videos, check out our Insides on the Outsides playlist. Thank you very much for watching, and Merry Christmas from everyone here in the At-Bristol Science Centre. What's that?
Brilliant. I don't know what that is.